She was clearly a street worker charging $100 cash per night, yet she walked into a high-end women's clothing store. The receptionist immediately recognized her profession, and her eyes filled with disdain. But she didn't notice and had her eye on the most elegant dress in the store.
How much is this?
I don't think this would fit you.
Well, I didn't ask if it would fit, I asked how much it was.
It's very expensive.
It's very expensive.
Look, I got money to spend in here.
I don't think we have anything for you. You're obviously in the wrong place. Please leave.
She was mocked so badly that she had to turn around and leave in embarrassment. Yet just one day later, she returned to the same store. This time, however, she was dressed luxuriously with an exceptional presence, completely unrecognizable from the day before. She deliberately sought out the employee who had looked down on her and asked if she remembered her.
Do you remember me?
No, I'm sorry.
I was in here yesterday. You wouldn't wait on me?
Oh,
You work on commission, right?
yes.
Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
The saleswoman was indeed stunned. The reason for her overnight transformation was because she had met a man with very particular preferences, and it was this encounter that completely changed her life. Just days earlier, Vivian had been working on the streets. Business had been terrible for her and her friend lately, and they had fallen behind on rent for quite some time. As the two were worrying, they suddenly noticed a luxury sports car cruising down the street. To increase their chances of success, her friend urged Vivian to approach it. She sashayed toward the luxury car with seductive movements.
Hey, Sugar, you looking for a date?
To her disappointment, the man wasn't looking for her services. He simply needed directions. Vivian didn't give up, saying, "Give me $10 and I'll tell you how to get there." Her opportunistic demand annoyed him, but he had no choice. He took out $20, but Vivian had no change. Brazenly, she got into his car, offering to personally guide him. He asked what her name was.
What do you want it to be?
This was clearly Vivian's routine for handling clients, but he didn't like her approach, so she reluctantly revealed her real name. In the car, Vivian was surprised to discover that his driving skills were terrible. He kept shifting into the wrong gear. She bluntly criticized him for wasting such a fine vehicle. To her surprise, he simply pulled over and let her take the wheel. Vivian was thrilled to drive a luxury car for the first time. She was knowledgeable about cars and couldn't stop talking about them. Strangely, instead of finding her annoying, he thought she was fascinating. He then inquired about Vivian's rates. To his surprise, Vivian quoted the high price of $100 per hour.
$100 an hour. Pretty stiff.
Well, no. But it's got potential.